I hope you all are enjoying fall. The weather has changed, and the year is coming to an end, but the journey to better health is still going strong. Let's get moving with Coach.
Start this morning by saying I do not endorse any brand. I'm not getting paid for anything by any brand, but today I want to just show you some exercises that you can do with things you find around the house or that you have available to you around the house, because we are not always, exercise isn't always convenient, but it's necessary. So I'm going to show you what you can do with a weighted blanket, some styrofoam plates, a jug of juice, tea, milk, water, and a broomstick or a mop stick, whatever kind of stick you have available. Could be a cane. So stay tuned. Gather up those things if you have them, and we are going to start with our stick. Broomstick, mop stick, this, okay? So we're going to take our stick. We're going to extend it out in front of us. We are going to raise it over our head and lower it to our thighs. Over our head and down to our thighs. Over our head and down to our thighs. We're going to do this 30 times. And just make sure that you're holding on to this stick strong. Don't break it now. Don't hold it that strong, but hold it tight so that you can feel your muscles activating, okay? Just up and down, slow movements until we get to 30 repetitions. And then don't toss it aside, because we are going to use it again for some side to side motion. All right, next we're going to grip the bar, our stick, at the farthest ends that we are able to, okay? We're going to raise it up over our head, and then we are going to twist. Okay? If you can go deeper, you go deeper. If you can't, you stay high with what is comfortable. You can spread your legs a little farther apart, okay, and go for a deeper twist. Slow and controlled. And we're going for 30. If you happen to be struggling getting to 30 reps all in one setting, break it up. Split it in half. Do 15, go to the next exercise, come back, do the other 15. Or do 15, take a moment to reset, breathe, hydrate, and then go back to your next 15. Grab your jug of whatever you have available. And disclaimer, this is sweet tea. It is not mine. I don't drink sweet tea like that on a regular basis. That's why it's still full. We had guests and this did not get opened. But anyway, I just, want to defend myself before anybody says anything. So we are going to do squats with our jug, okay? So we're going to do sumo squats. That means that our feet are planted wider than our shoulders, okay? We're going to get into position, and then we're going to go down and up, holding the jug by the handle with both of our hands, down and up, and we are going for 30. I hope you did that 30 quickly. We're going to do this next 30 quickly so that whatever jug we're using, if it needs to be refrigerated, it does not give us a problem. So now we are going to do my fave so we can work on our arms, okay? So stand, feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, elbows up. We're going to lift and lower. And did you see how I just kind of went back a little bit? We don't want to do that. We want to be strong, posture correct, okay? We're leaning forward slightly. We're not leaning backwards, okay? And we're going for 30, or we're going for 15, and then we're coming back for the next 15. Goal is a total of 30. All right, so if you have hot flashes like me, the first thing you're going to do with those plates is cool yourself off a little bit. Then we are going to separate them, and we are essentially going to do mountain climbers. So one plate under the ball of each foot. So we're going down. Yes, the plates are going to get crunched up. So just use whatever plates that you have that work best with your floor type. Okay. Mountain climbers with our sliders. And we're going for 30. Got some extra plates and some more. I promise I thought that I was done with this particular phase of life. So next, we're going to get back down, put our feet, the balls of our feet back into the plates, and get in plank position. And we are essentially going to do We're essentially going to do jumping jacks next with our feet in the plates while we're in plank position. However, there is no jumping. We're using our core muscles and our legs, okay? You start here in high plank position. If you need to modify, go down. We're starting in low plank position, feet out and in. We're going for 30. If this is too tough, one at a time. Just don't give up. Plates are not going to look great afterwards, but they're disposable, so we're fine with that. So now we're moving on to our weighted blanket. If you don't have a weighted blanket, just use any kind of blanket because it's just going to give us some added resistance and a little bit of weight. This blanket is only 12 pounds, okay? So what we're gonna do first is some hip thrusts. So with our hip thrusts, we are going lower and lift, lower and lift, or thrust. You come up, you wanna squeeze your glutes, squeeze your gluteus maximus, hold for just a moment. We're going for 30. Okay, so next, we're still with our weighted blanket. We're gonna fold it just a little bit more to give us a little more control. So if you don't have the weighted blanket, use a ball or anything. We're just gonna do some Russian twists, our faves, okay? So we wanna get it folded to a place where we can have a good grip on it, okay? And then we're going side to side. for 30. Okay, that is it. That is all. So today you saw some ways that you could use some of your ordinary things that you find around the house, blanket or weighted blanket or towel, your broomstick, mop stick, cane, your paper plates, plastic plates, any disposable type plates, and your gallon jug, milk